Wow, I hadn't considered that possibility. Is there another Premier League club that could you see Pogba at Man City? Obviously, would be that'd be a story. But
well, there's three clubs. I mean, would Chelsea eventually have the money to buy Paul Pogba?
I think Chelsea have spent all their money, and I think they have it. Yeah. I think if there's one position where Chelsea have got a lot of bodies, it's that one. Yeah. I think we can rule out Chelsea.
Listen,
we can rule out Spurs for obvious reasons.
I don't think it's a credible option.
Sorry, Augie?
No, there's no credible option in the Premier League. And I think it does boil down to Juventus or PSG for the reasons we've discussed. And Gav, I know you're leading towards player swap, so shall I?
Yeah, So because from Juventus's perspective, they have a bunch of older guys on big salaries who they'd love to shift, or a guy like Dybala, who he's coming up for contract renewal. He's been terrible in the last couple of months. He was really good 6 months ago. United wanted him before. I know United have made some stupid moves in the past, but there's no way United would sign Dybala now, right? So they wouldn't take Dybala and part exchange for Pogba.
You'd think not, and you'd hope not, because if Dybala said no on one occasion for the reasons that he didn't want to go to Manchester, it'd be absolutely crazy to even contemplate going down that route. So one player they do like, and they have liked, is Matthijs de Ligt, but problem with De Ligt is his agent is Mino Raiola, so I don't see that actually happening.
Why would that be a problem, though? Hang on a second. If anything, if you're Mino Raiola,
that would be a good
think
deal.
about it. Since you get paid from every side, right?
Yep.
A De Ligt for Pogba swap is a win for Mino. It's not for you, so it's not going to happen.
But it means you still have from a Man United point of view, you still have Mino Raiola's influence, malign or otherwise, in the club. He's there, and if De Ligt has a great 2 years, then what happens in 2 years' time? He wants a massive contract.
Augie, can I just say something? I know people talk about the malign influence of Mino Raiola. I look, maybe I gave Ed Woodward too much credit, but he's a man of the world, right? He can't pretend that Mino Raiola doesn't exist and on principle never deal with him. Otherwise, he would have never gone for Haaland. Otherwise, if we say that, then there's no chance of Erling Haaland ever coming to Manchester United, right? What are you going to do?
There is at the moment. I mean, why would Erling Haaland?
Well, because the team is bad.
By going to Man United.
But if they show signs of progress or whatever, it could happen. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with you in such a link, but then, I think you have a Juve player where this swap might work.
Yeah, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is the guy that it seems that Juventus would potentially move him on. I think financially it would help them. They want Pogba. They'd like Pogba. Pogba to Juventus, Ronaldo to United. It's the age of Ronaldo doesn't help. Is he 35 in February? So age isn't on his side. But United, look at Zlatan. Zlatan's is he 40 yet? Pushing 40.
Getting up there.
I think Ronaldo's in the same bracket as Zlatan in terms of how he looks after himself. I think if United are going to lose, and let's be honest, they're not just losing a player in Pogba, they're losing a very big commercial element, a guy that's on all the posters all over the world in their kit. I think Ronaldo replaces that. I'm not saying it's something that makes sense, but it does make sense in this equation, in the sense that if United are looking at getting Pogba off the books and a player that would come in, as the trade-off, then I think Ronaldo works. I think he'd score goals in the Premier League. I think it's not great for club of Man United stature to be bringing back players at the age of 35 that they've had before. It does feel a little bit short-term, but it is a solution I think would work for all parties. And I think I don't think the United fans have been unhappy with it.
That's not mad. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo's got 1 year left at Juventus, right? After this season. So Juventus are going to have a big decision to make. Do you extend him? He's still scoring goals, as
he's
you know.
Scoring goals, but he's doing less and less in games than he ever did.
Whatever, I know. But you've probably been saying that for the last 10 years, that he's doing less and less in games, and then meanwhile he scores 25 goals a season, if not when he's not scoring 50. So
but he's at the top team in Serie A. He wouldn't be going to the top team in the Premier League.
That's fine. But from Juventus's perspective, and I know Juve fans are going to get angry when I say this, the guy makes so much money. The commercial bump that they got from signing him, they've already got that. If you're not going to extend into a deal rather than lose him for nothing, hey, look, let me get Pogba in return. I think you could sell it on that end. From United's perspective, Cavani signed a 1-year deal, right? He's doing fine or whatever, but Cavani's not getting any younger. I think most people, except maybe for Edinson Cavani's mum, would agree that Cristiano Ronaldo is a better footballer than Edinson Cavani and scores more goals. So Cavani leaves, Pogba leaves, and then
think as
you
well,
slot Cristiano into the Cavani role. The only problem with that, Cristiano wants to play every single game so he can keep scoring goals, right? That is possibly the only problem there.
I think as well we have to realise how Man United think as well. Certainly how Ed Woodward and the Glazers think, and a lot of it is about off-field impacts and commercial, what have you. Next summer, we could have the prospect of Lionel Messi going to Manchester City, and United will need something to match that kind of publicity grab. So how about for the final years of their career, we've got Ronaldo and Messi in Manchester, and it suits everybody.
Okay, I want this clipped from Mark Ogden because he will be the Nostradamus of football if this happens.
Messi to Man City.
Messi to Man City,
Ronaldo
Cristiano to Manchester United. And then let's time travel back 10 years.
It was a similar process 4 years ago when City appointed Pep Guardiola. Man United needed to do something, so they brought Jose Mourinho to Manchester. It was Pep versus Jose. So let's see, summer 2021, Messi at Man City, Ronaldo at Man United, and we have the twilight years of their magnificent careers in the reign of Manchester. How about that?
Only thing that's missing is Jose Mourinho to walk out on Spurs, make a shock return to Old Trafford. Augie, thanks so much.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.